Hey, how's it going? My name is Curtis, and I wanted to do this quick video on this system that I recently came across and did some testing on it. I looked pretty interested and wanted to implement it into a portfolio that I'm working on. So before we get into the system, let me kind of give you a little breakdown on what I wanted to do for this channel, since this is basically the first video. I wanted to just put out content where we look at systematic trading systems, trying to get emotion out of trading itself and working on building that systematic trading system into algo that we could in turn take that algo and use it towards our portfolio and try to grow the portfolio. Right, so this is one of the interesting systems I came across. There are a couple, but we'll get to that in later videos. So if there is something that you want to see, don't forget to subscribe, and you'll keep up to date with as I create new videos on new systems. So let's take a look at this. This is the Larry Connors RSI 2. So it uses three very simple indicators. So let's jump into the charts and we'll get the charting system set up, and then we'll go over how the trades are executed and how the stops are determined. Alright, so we in MT4, we're looking at the pound dollar on the 4 hour time frame. Let me just throw the indicators on the charts quick, and then we'll go over everything. So the first thing we'll do, we look at the moving average, a 200 period exponential on close. Then we would do a 5 period exponential on close, and we will also do the RSI with levels of 95 and 5, and the period set to 2. Right, I changed my period style to blue and the levels to red. So here you have it. So how this system works is, once you're above the 200 EMA, you're only looking for buy trades. It doesn't matter if you get a signal from the RSI. Once you're above the 200, you're only looking for buy. Once you're below the 200, you're only looking for sells. So we have two basic criteria to meet in order to enter a trade. You must be above or below the EMA, and that will be the direction that you're trading in. And then, so for example, as we are above the 200, we're only looking for buys. Now, because we're looking for buys, the RSI must cross below the lower level, which is important because basically you're trading on the pullbacks, right? So once it crosses below the lower level, you will take a entry long, and your exit now is when price closes above the 5 EMA. So let me just start and look and see what we get. So here, even though we are above, remember you're only looking for buy trades. When you're above, is because you're looking for a sell. So you would disregard this, and then this here would be basically the first trade. You will see it, we have a value of 2.67, right? The level is 5. So because we're below the 2.67, that means we will enter on the close of this candle, so the open of this one, right? So we enter buy trade on this candle, and then we wait until price closes above the 5, which would be right here. So this is about 17-ish pips, right? If we keep looking back, we have a spike below here. This is 3.57. So on the close of this candle, meaning the open of this candle, we'll take a buy trade right here, and then we will ride it until we close above the 5, which is 97 pips. So that is how simple the system is. It's very, very straightforward, simple to follow. It doesn't have any interpretation on whether you feel that you should enter or not. It's very systematic, which is exactly what we're looking to trade, right? So let's see if we could find a sell. So we have this long downtrend here, so we're looking for sells. So we're looking for when price spike above the 95. So right here we have a spike above the 95 here, right? We in a downtrend because we're below the 200. We have a spike over the 95 here, which is this candle. So on the very next candle, we take a sell trade right here. So we just remember we'll be at the top of this candle, not the bottom, because we enter in at the open of this candle. So we start here and then we come down for 43 pips. We have another spike here. We see if this is 95.6. We need to be below 95. So we might end up taking this trade at the beginning of this candle. So because of that, remember, we don't exit until we close below. So this is 23 at this, 29 at this point, roughly about there, or 33, right? So that's how the system works. Now it doesn't work all the time, because if we look at it, we could say, well, maybe this candle here closes below. So if that's the case, we have a loss here of 90 pips. You know, it happens, that is fine. Then we also have our next trade right here, and then we come back and recover 26. So the trading system is not 100%. There is nothing like 100% holy grail system, and I think a lot of people getting mixed up with these systems where they show like countless winning trades, and then, you know, the account would disappear, and that's because you're holding losers and you're just showing the balance but not the equity. So it's important to remember that this again is not 100%. I think the win rate is about 73%, which is pretty good, right? So if we keep looking, we have another spike here. So we enter the top of this candle, which would be the open of this red candle, and we close here, 60 pips. Very simple, very systematic, and this will be one of the systems that I want to use moving forward. So let me just recap how we're going to do this and what I'm looking to do for the channel moving forward. Right, so as I said before, the idea with this would be to look at systems, build algos, have them trading on a portfolio. I would also try to build some indicators, and you know, once the indicators work pretty well, I would have it, you know, for download for free. I wouldn't be charging anything for any indicators or anything like that. So it's basically to see if we could help each other and grow as a community, because trading, if you're looking at this video, is because you're passionate about trading and you want to make a living out of it. So this would be the intention moving forward, to see how we could help each other grow. If you try this system out, leave a comment below and let me know how it works for you, and if you made any modifications to it and what you think would improve the system itself. So as we build the algo, we would, you know, we could take some of those suggestions into consideration and make adjustments based on that. So yeah, if you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you would know when I drop the next video. I think in the next video we would go over the code for the algo and do some back testing and see how that works out. So yeah, that is it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next one.